guys, the Wood Craftsman here. I'm back again. I had a fail. I'll post a little bit of a clip here, but basically, long story short is I wanted to change the color temperature of the HID kit. I wanted to go with something that was a little bit more natural. This has a little bit more of a yellow hue. It's a 4300K, but obviously it puts out probably the most lumens for the most part for the color temperature. I debated about going to a 5000, which is more like a pure white. It's like a kind of like a sunlight or a daylight. And then there's a 6500, which has just a slight blue hue to it. And I've driven my previous truck was a 2012 that I had a 6500K LED kit in it, and I really liked how it lit up the road and the color of it. And so I actually installed a 6500K HID bulbs in here again from the manufacturer Xenon Depot. And what I found out is that my projectors are definitely messed up. As you can see here, I'm driving with the 4300K again because the 6500K HID kit had more of a distorted pattern again, or cutoff line, and it had this horrible shadow in the middle, as you'll see in the video here. Yeah, you can just see that shadow right in the middle, and that is a trait of the projector. Yeah, there you can see it. Such a perfect shadow, and that's exactly what I saw with an LED kit. Yeah, that's too bad. I was really looking forward to this working. Let's pull up to the house here and see what it looks like. Yeah, there you can see it. Yeah, you can see how it's shifted. There's definitely something not right. If I turn the LEDs on, yeah. There's something definitely not right with that. Interesting. So I'm actually going to be looking at more than likely having some custom headlights made. I know that one of the guys at Xenon Depot had offered to put me in contact with a retrofitter that they've worked with in the past and really good success with, and so I'm going to be reaching out to them as well. And I might actually reach out here locally as well and just kind of get a feel for an idea as far as what I'm going to be kind of looking at paying for a custom set of headlight assemblies with projectors. So the one thought I had was to take my OEM ones and send them to somebody who does retrofitting as their actual specialty versus somebody who just knows how to do it, and you know, have them outfit them with the right projector, and you know, so I can use an HID kit and of the color choice I want, not have an issue. The other option is I might actually just, you know, look at possibly just purchasing an OEM replacement headlight assembly. The reason I'm hesitant about using the original OEMs is one of the two actually has a cracked mounting gear on the bottom, so it's really not ideal. But at the same time, one of these headlight retrofitters might actually have a source where they can get a generic headlight assembly and then mount the projector some videos I've been watching on YouTube that all they do is headlight retrofitting, and some of them really like to use some specific projectors. I think Morimoto is one of the biggest ones that a lot of the ones are using. So for me, it doesn't really matter. I just want something that performs well, like OEM, what's economical in cost. These here are the Spyder Xtune projector headlight assemblies. They're also distributed underneath the name of OEM Massive, and I did find some other one as well. There's some knockoffs that are sold on eBay, and for all I know, they could be the same thing. But what I have to say is I'm kind of really disappointed. I mean, the 4300K has given me the best performance out of all the bulbs I've tried. I just wish I could go with a little bit more of a natural color, but as you saw in the video clip, I have this horrible shadow. So I know one of the guys that, like I said, Xenon Depot has willing to put me in contact with the retrofitter that they've worked with in the past, and highly recommend. And I know there's also some YouTube channels I've been watching as well for some companies that have a legit website that actually, or company that actually does retrofitting as well. So I'll be reaching out to some people to get an idea what the cost might be, because it may be that it's not worth my cost, and I'll just keep this as is and be content with it. So the good news is I did throw the high performance halogens in. I'm going to throw them on right here. They're an improvement, I have to say. So ripping the truck apart twice tonight made a significant improvement. So but yeah, that's kind of the update on that. I'm kind of disappointed I couldn't change the color temp, but this is OEM, so I had about a 2015 or 2016 without the LED kit. This is kind of what I would have had. So except I've been hearing that the actual OEM HID from GM isn't all that great, and people have done the aftermarket like the Morimoto or the Xenon Depot have more performance like this here. So I have to say I probably need to be content with what I've got here. So alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's more of a rant, but I just wanted to kind of make you aware that you do get what you pay for, and I have to say that for $300 I think I paid for this headlight assembly, and then dumping in another you know, I'll figure about $165, $170 for the HID kit. I can't complain about the HID kit because it is very good quality, and as you can see here, it works out very well with the 4300. But like I said, when I put the 6500, I had a distorted pattern again, and as you can see here, I still got a little bit of a distorted pattern, but it's nothing like what I had with the 6500. So if I back up here a little bit, you'll see that that pattern cleans out very well. So, and if you look at that, you can actually see I've got a shadow on the left, a shadow on the right, and a shadow in the middle. And from my point of view, the shadow on the left looks worse, but when I put the 6500K in, it was significantly different. So it might very well be the color temperature shows the shadows even more. So maybe if I went to an even higher color temperature, say for like a 10,000K, which is not really ideal for anything, that shadow would show up even worse. So you know, if I went to a different color temperature, say like a, you know, like a 3800 or something, which Xenon Depot doesn't offer, but say there was one, chances are that shadow would be gone entirely. But then again, it's hard to say. So I may have to be content with this, or I may actually reach out for some resources to possibly potentially look at having some custom headlights made. I know there's some companies on YouTube that have a YouTube channel that actually have taken, one of them I think was Lightworks, and actually have taken just a very entry-level headlight assembly and mount, I think it was a Morimoto projector inside for the top. And I kind of like the look at that. It was very simple, but what I really like about these Xtune headlights is they actually have that little LED strip between the high and low beam, which is kind of cool because it's kind of like the GM vehicles have. So I might be able to find somebody that'll customize one like that, or I might have to be content just having the capability of having projectors and still an OEM look. So alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any comments down below as far as any ideas or suggestions, I'm all open to that. Other than that, thanks for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you.